All right, guys, the moment we've been waiting for. Me and Tiffany are down here, and we're getting ready to harvest 2 of our giant pumpkins. One of them's not so giant as we've been talking about. One of them is giant for us. This is officially the biggest pumpkin I've ever grown.
Yeah,
what about you?
Me too.
Now, next year, we're looking for bigger. Now, we didn't feed these things, guys. We didn't give them no extra nothing. We didn't extra water. We didn't give them extra syrup. We didn't give them extra fertilizer. We just planted them and left them. So next year we're going to work a little harder. But for now, this is what we've got. And Tiffany is going to cut this loose from the vine. But now she's going to leave about 3 inches or so, maybe even 5 inches of stem on here, so that
our healing has also looked like it has done pretty well.
Our healing did well?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the greatest in the world, but I think it worked. So, Tiffany's going to leave us. She's going to try not to break our phone. Cut it back about.
If we cut that, it won't. The further one won't go.
Okay, cut it right there then.
Okay.
Right at the end.
Ooh.
Look at them earthworms.
They were enjoying all
They like that hiding spot.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. You'll have to find somewhere else. Look, there's a little baby.
So, we got some little ones over here growing that'll probably get time to be a small pumpkin by the time we get around to Halloween. So we're hoping.
Yep.
And then over here, this one's been done for a while. It's got a little bit of a peanut thing going on, which shouldn't have been an Atlantic giant pumpkin. But we're gonna go ahead and harvest this because this one's done too. This one may make a great jack-o'-lantern for us. That one's a little bit bigger than a basketball, but pretty cool pumpkin.
Yeah. A few little earthworms on it too.
So,
hey, I can get this one.
I'll get that one. You get the other one, Tiffany.
I'm thinking I'll get this one. You get that one.
No, you get that one, Tiffany. Who thinks Tiffany should get that one? Shake your head if you think Tiffany should. See, she shook her head. So Tiffany should. So let's let Tiffany do it. All right, Tiffany, go ahead and load your pumpkin.
Are we going to get the other one over there or leave it?
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know that I knew we had another one.
Oh, we do. It hasn't grown any much more either.
I don't think that one's done.
Well, okay.
We'll give that one another couple of weeks.
Okay.
So guys, I didn't know we had a third one. I thought we only had 2. So we'll let Tiffany load this pumpkin, and then we'll let Tiffany load the other pumpkin. I think she can do it. What about you all? I mean, it probably doesn't weigh that much. I rolled it over there real easy.
I mean, I do carry it all the time.
I'd say it's more than 50 pounds. What? I didn't think she could do it, guys. Don't hit it on that bolt. Watch that bolt. All loaded.
Woohoo!
So, all right, guys, we'll bring you back for a video on the other ones when we harvest them. And we'll get some weight on this one. We'll find out how much this weighs. I'm not sure how we're going to weigh it. We ain't got a bathroom scale, do we?
No.
We may have to get creative.
I feel like it's over 50 pounds.
It won't work on our market scale.
No.
So that ain't happening. So we're going to get a weight. We'll let you know what it weighs. And next year, so make sure you like and subscribe. Next year, we're going to look to have 2 of them twice that size. So that's our goal for next year. So tune back in. Thank y'all. Take care. God bless. Hello, everyone. It may not look like it, but it's afternoon today. We're overcast Little bit of sun up there. You can see it. We are hoping we're not messing up. We are doing some very necessary fall maintenance around the farm. So we're cleaning up these garden plots through here. We got a lot of mowing to do, a lot of weed eating to do around this. Electric fences have to be put up, fences have to be moved. But Tiffany and Daniel have been doing a very important job, and that's where I hope we didn't mess up. See, there's jobs you got to do around the farm sometimes that are not always etched in stone, the results of. So, let's see what they've been up to. Tiffany? What were you and Daniel down there doing just now in the pumpkin and squash patch?
We were picking up the leftover spaghetti squash.
Oh, and did you get a leftover pumpkin?
We did.
Our last one? Can we see it? Is it
Daniel,
too big?
Can you get our pumpkin?
This is the last one, guys. We wasn't expecting one more, but this one started, and we pruned off all the blooms around it and allowed the vine to put all of its energy into this pumpkin. So this was a very late one. Daniel, look at it, look. Daniel can barely carry it. That's little compared to your other one, ain't it, Daniel? All right, you can put it back, Daniel. Now those are Atlantic giants, even though that don't look like a giant, by the way. But it was a late one on the vine that we probably should have pruned off to begin with, but that's all right, we're gonna enjoy it. And Tiffany's gonna make organic pumpkin pie filling out of it, organic pumpkin. So Tiff, what are you doing?
I am trying to find out where my potatoes are.
Well, you should be able to see the rolls.
Sort of.
But Tiffany's trying to find the last of our potatoes. Hopefully not stick a fork in every one of them. So we mowed these over the other day. We hope they're okay. Time got away from us. We couldn't get in here. And we can't plow here. And there's a reason why. We prefer to stay in one piece. See that? This whole thing here is a gas pipeline right away that runs through our property. But we plant crops that we don't have to dig deep for. And we normally wouldn't have put potatoes here, but we had some leftover potatoes and had this empty spot. So we thought a late potato crop would be good. So we're gonna see if it's any good. Now I am mowing, and we're getting all this mowed down, getting the last of our fodder shocks out of here, mowing the last of it to the ground, and then we're gonna bring our chickens down here, ain't we, Tiffany?
Yep.
We're gonna put an electric fence up around this and put our chickens in it. And then we're gonna let the chickens tear this up and fertilize it most of the winter. They won't get to stay here all winter, but we'll start them on one end, way down there. And then we'll bring way up here. So that's our game plan. Let them tear it up and do what they need to do. Sorry about the hand in the camera. So, all right, we'll get back to work. I'll bring you back in just a moment. We'll make sure I didn't make a mistake. We'll talk about that mistake in a minute. We didn't make it far, guys. This was definitely a mistake. I don't know what we're gonna do. This was bad. Real bad. Tiffany, what'd we do?
You ran over a spaghetti squash.
Who missed the spaghetti squash?
I mean, I did, but it was like a billion ways out of spaghetti squash.
Whose fault is it, Tiffany?
Yours.
Tiffany?
Yours?
Tiffany?
Yours?
Look, guys, we'll make Daniel eat that one. Actually, what we're going to do with this one is Daniel's going to come get this one and feed it to his chickens. Because that, guys, is organic chicken feed. Now, I bet I'm going to find more. I bet I'll be hollering at Tiffany again, but we can only find what we can find. At the end of the squash season, the weeds start trying to take over. So, let's get back at it. Anybody want a bite, guys? I mean, I don't know what. That's a little over a half of one, so $2.50, Tiffany?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like that.
We probably do $2 into the season special. What do you think?
I could go with that.
All right, guys, $2 into the season special for this half of spaghetti squash. Give us a holler before it's gone. Okay, guys, we are halfway through this project. Let's show you our progress and show you what we brought out of here. So here we go. So sorry guys, my phone was not wanting to flip around. Camera wasn't. So Tiffany attempted to dig this. It's not working real well. This ground's really hard, and we knew that when we planted the potatoes. We may not have much potato crop here, but we're gonna get the potato plow on the John Deere and go very shallow with it and see what we come up with. So here is the plot that I put under. Now this was part of our corn plot we had already done right here, and then the rest of that was where we had our spaghetti squash. And was acorn squash in there?
Yes.
So acorn squash didn't do real well this year.
No.
And I'll ride up here and show you what we got in the back of the side-by-side. So ignore the lawnmower noise. So spaghetti squash we pulled out of here. Be quite a bit. Some of it still needs some curing time. So we'll get that took care of. And Tiffany pulled some corn out. I'm sure she's gonna feed the chickens. Tiffany, is that chicken feed?
Yes.
So feed this to the chickens. This is organic chicken feed. They can eat on all of this. There's nothing there that will harm them. And you could eat it, but we're not gonna fool with it. It's not.
It's a little buggy.
It's not worth it for us.
Right.
So if we didn't have no better, we'd eat it. But right now it's gonna be organic chicken feed along with a chopped up summer squash. Now, Tiffany, we have to go and get our October boxes together, don't we? Get finished up with them for our customers. They'll start picking them up at 3:30 this evening, 3:30 to 6:30. And if they want a excuse me, if they want a spring and summer main season CSA for next year, what do they do, Tiffany?
Go on the website and purchase it.
And we also have this year a payment plan, don't we?
Sure do.
They can pay for it in 3 payments.
Yep.
First payment is already on the website, and details are listed with it. So if you can't afford to pay for it all up front, we understand. We set you up a payment plan. Payment 1 is due at the time of you reserving your space, your CSA, and then payment 2 is due by the end of the year. And I don't remember exactly when payment 3 is due off the top of my head. So guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, that's part of the way it works on the farm. Now we got more work to do back up the other end of the farm, so we're going to stop this video here, and we'll shoot another video for you when we get the chickens moved down here and get them on plot. I'm thinking this spot right here that we just is going to be a good spot for them. So we're going to start them here in the middle, since I don't have all that took care of yet. So it's the time to move them to a new ground. All right, guys. Hey, hope you liked the video. It's nothing fancy today, just showing you kind of what we do to get ready for next year. We're getting ready now for next spring, next summer. We're already prepping ground, so trying not to be too far behind next year. Thank you for watching. Take care.